What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season Witsel. So before I start this, I am so fuming at the way I capture stuff at the minute. I haven't got an Elgato, I use a hard drive, so it's partly my fault for not having the correct equipment, but all the footage, well, half of the footage that it took me from Witsel, from the other two that are in this team, got corrupted. So Witsel's got a few less clips than normal, but the only reason why I haven't redone him is as I sold him, I then obviously went and had a look and realised that his footage had gone. But I lost so much money on him, which was unbelievable. Bought him at 800k on Extinction. Thought, you know what, I could probably get a little bit up from him. I did Ericsson like that and managed to pack a few bits. He then dropped to 550k before I sold him. I was absolutely fuming. I've never lost that much on a card before. To be honest, I didn't expect him to go down that much. He looks a really solid card. I don't know what happened, but that's just to kind of like a little bit of an excuse for this video. But I have played all the games with him, so even though the clips may not be as kind of OP in this kind of video, I still know a lot about this card. I played plenty of matches with him, but I managed to get 1 or 2 games worth of footage, and that was it. So anyway, moving on to Witsel, 93 rated, the first Team of the Season Bundesliga that I'm doing. Obviously, I'm doing plenty of the others, so we'll sit through them and carry on. He's a 4-star, which is always fantastic. He's 6'2" with a medium work rate. So already CDM materials looking very likely. 83 pace, which to be honest I'm quite happy with a CDM. 93 defending and physical, which is fantastic. 88 passing and 87 dribbling. Again, you can't complain at that. Looking at his price, and it pains me to say he's looking at about 525k with 615 on the PlayStation. So pretty cheap, to be honest. Well, I say pretty cheap. It's not as cheap, but it's very cheap comparison to a lot of the other CDMs that are up to this sort of scale. Looking at a few of his stats that are really OP that stand out. Obviously, he's got 99 stamina, which is always brilliant. 99 interceptions, which is perfect for a CDM. 91 strength. 91 marking, 90 standing tackle, and also 95 heading accuracy. With being 6'2", as well as having 81 jumping, which isn't as impressive, but obviously you can get that up. It's fantastic in the air. Really good in the air, really good on his feet. I can't complain one bit about this card. 94 passing, 94 composure. The card's got it all, to be honest. Chem style-wise, I don't know. I think, to be honest, with his defensive stats, I'm quite happy. I think possibly even a Catalyst would suit this card quite nicely. It'd get him 92 pace and 95 passing. You could also potentially go for the Anchor. That'd get him 87 pace, 99 defending, and 97 physical. That actually would be an OP CDM right there. You could also, even if you wanted to whack him as maybe a centre mid, you could go with the Hunter card and get him 92 pace and 88 shooting. That, for me, would work perfectly as a CM position. Really tall, especially if you're in that 4-1-2-1-2-2. You could play him as either the left or right CM. I'd probably go for the left-hand CM just because he's right-footed. But he most definitely can play there as well. I think it'd actually be fantastic. He's on foot bin when you put a Hunter on him. He's 92 in CDM and 91 in centre mid. So, to be honest, that is incredible. Really, really versatile card. I really enjoy the play style of him. And when you know you get this card going up for corners, he's more than likely, if you put a ball on his head, he's probably going to head it. He's a very, very good in-the-air player. Really good on his feet, like I said, very good at intercepting, very good at just making them ditch challenges, kind of the ones where you're on the counter-attack, they make it, they're looking to break for a counter-attack. He's always good at getting that attack before the player's made it. Like, look at this one here. Great, before he can make that move, we're back on the attack, and he is absolutely fantastic at that. Granted, that was a crap pass, but absolutely fantastic at that. And he's got so much key areas that really, when coming to do the pros and cons, I really couldn't think of many. I really couldn't. I think obviously the ability of him in the fact that he's not 99 rated means there always is room to improve. That's always a fantastic kind of way I think about reviews. If he's not 99, what can he improve on? And apart from that, the lack of ability in the sense of you've got them, 6 ratings to go before he hits 99. He surely can only get better. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. My thumbnail guy got me this. His link will be in the description. I don't know why I haven't put him in the description before, but he's going to be in the description from now on. It's great at graphics, and all this was made on his phone, which is absolutely incredible. Normally his iPad, but let me know what you think about this. I really like this, to be honest. Very basic, very normal. I like it. It's clean. You get what you come with it. I know a lot of people have a lot of fancy ones, but I just enjoy the basics at the minute, and then we'll get into the real hardcore stuff when it comes to getting a little bit more up there, a little bit more coins to spend, in the sense of me being able to do bigger players, being able to hold players for longer and not worry about dropping coins, but we'll get there. 9 out of 10 I've given him as the overall. I think it's fantastic enough to get that. Value for coins, I put this value for coins on when he was about 700k. As now he's 500k, I'd probably bump that up to 9. I think for 10 out of 10, I'd probably be looking at 350, 400. But that's being a bit ambitious at the minute. We'll see how that goes in the coming week. But 350 to 400 would definitely make it a 10 out of 10 for me. Pros of him, very tall. I love that. Covers the pitch so well. Him and Conte absolutely dominated that CDM role. And I think they lost 1 match out of 5 in FUT Champs. So for me, I'm quite happy about that. And then the only con that I had for him was cost. And to be honest, that's looking likely that it's not going down anymore. So at the minute, I can't think of many cons for him apart from the fact that he can get better when he gets a higher rated. That for me is just self-explanatory. But as an overall CDM, I am really happy with this card. He's tall, he can tackle, he can run, he can shoot, he can do it all pretty much. He's really good at that. And I think that is definitely a credit to this card. And I'm really happy that I did pick up this card first, as he is a monster CDM. The only actual CDM in this team, as we'll be seeing a lot of left backs, a lot of CM/cams, and a lot of strikers. Apart from that, there's not really much. There's no centre-backs apart from obviously Tar in the SBC, which I think I'm going to pass up the opportunity on as he's a bit expensive. But we'll see how the grind goes, see if we can complete him. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. And I apologise again for the lack of footage, but we're going to get back on it later on today. And also, there is a new video. We got another fucking icon. I cannot believe it. So hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure if you're new, if you subscribe. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace!